Welcome back to Pisano Bills. Today we will work on bag 2 out of 22 bags for our Hogwarts castle. Before we start, I'm going to read Hogwarts, a very brief history. Built more than 1,000 years ago, at a time when our Muggle world did not take as kindly to witches and wizards as we do today, Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry became an architectural, historic, and carefully concealed landmark. Its founders, Godric Gryffindor, Rowanda Ravenclaw, Helga Hufflepuff, and Salazar Slytherin, shared the thirst for wisdom and knowledge with their Hogwarts as their foundation. They aspire to nurture and educate new generations of young witches and wizards at the world's best magic school. I'm sure everybody here knows which house they belong to. I am a Gryffindor. Drop a comment down below and let me know which house you belong to. Let's get started. Get to our, here we go, bag number 2. In our last video, we put together the first bag. We have our Devil's Snare and we have our Chamber of Secrets. Let's see what today brings us. First, we're going to sort the pieces as usual. Now we have all of our pieces separated, it's time to get started. It says to begin with, we're going to need 7 rods, 1 gray flat 2x2, and 1 white 2x3. We're going to start with putting all the rods in the holes that were made during the last video by using the 2x1s into 1. Make sure they're all in so none of them fall out. This is going to go here. This is going to go here. Okay? So we have our 7 poles. The gray went on top of the tan 2x2, and then our 2x3 is there. Our white 2x3 is there. And then, of course, it's going flush to the edge. Now we need our tall 1x2 into 1 slope, and our 1x1 into 1x2. There it is. Okay. I'm going to put this right here. And then this is going to go right here facing this direction. It says we need one of our clear blue 2x1s and our brown 4x2. Is that brown or is it tan? Oh, it's tan. It's the same color as these down here. So our tan 2x2 into 1x2. So That's going to go here, and this is going to go here. These are actually very pretty pieces. I don't know if you can tell on here, but they're kind of shimmery. I really like these. Okay, next it says to get our tall 1x1 that has the ability to place on the outside. Here we go. This is what I mean. It's a 1x1, but it's got the 2 on the one side. And then we need one flat 1x2. And this is going to go here. And then our brown, now we're using our brown one, our brown 2x2 into 1x2 flat. And then our flat 1x2 gray is on top of that. And then our tan 1x1 flat. Okay, I know that's a mouthful, so let's just put this here. Okay. Now we need another bullet, one shimmery blue 1x2s, one tall 1x1 gray, one flat 1x2. One flat 1x2 flat, tan, one 2x2 square tall, and one, let's see, I think that's everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, that's everything. So we're going to put this tan one on top of our gray one, our flat on top of our gray one, and it's going to go here. This square is going to go here. Our 1x1. Oh. Again, small fingers make this much easier. Our 1x1 here, and our 2x1 goes right in here. Like that. Here we go. And here you go. You can tell we're building a wall right here. See? This is what it looks like from the other side. It's pretty. Can anybody figure out what we're building? What part of Harry Potter castle we're building yet? What part of Hogwarts we're building? I don't know. I'll find out. 1 2x1. One flat 2x1. That 2x1. Oh, there we go. Great. And one more shiny blue. I'll also do put these two flats together. They're going to go on top of this. And then now our shiny blue one. And now our gray one is going to slide right in that little hole. Now we need our flat 1x6. One of those. And one flat 1x4. Our 1x4 is going to reach from here to here. And our 1x6 is going to reach from here to here. I like this book has these little inserts in it. Okay. And this is what you see now. Does anybody know what this room is yet? Okay. The Wing Key Room was Professor Flitwick's clever construction as one of the obstacles that Hogwarts staff designed to protect the secret hiding behind the Sorcerer's Stone. So this is the key room. Need some little keys flying around in there. Okay. Next, nope, we're on step 42, and it's asking us to get our 6x6, our gray tan 1x6, 2x6, our gray 1x6, our flat black 1x6, or 1x7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1x8, excuse me, and our blue 2x2, our tan, our yellow button, we need one of those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Okay, we're going to take our 6x6. We're going to put our tan on there with 4 hanging off. So it's going to look like this. And then next to that is going to be our blue. Next to that is going to be our gray. Next to that is going to be our black. They're all going to be flush. And then our little yellow button goes on number 3 up. 1, 2, 3 up. Okay? So this is what we have right now. And it says that this is going to attach to this right here. Push down all these pieces. Now we need the tall 1x2. Okay, and then we're going to need our 2 windows. This is going to go right here. And then this is going to start in this little gap right here. Put it in backwards. Like that. And go across the tan 2x8. Okay. Now, there's another... Oh, that goes there. Then the next spot, we need another yellow button, a gray circle cap flat, a gray L flat, a gray 2x1 flat, a 1x6 gray flat, one 1x2 into a 2x2, and one 1x2 into a 2x3. Okay, push this down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, first we're going to put our 1x2 into 2x2, and then our 1x2 into 2x3. On the back side of that, we're going to put our 1x2 flat, our L flat, and then we're going to put our 1x6. We're going to put our circle cap in this little hole right here, and then our yellow button is going to go on the end. Then we need our 6x6 gray and our 4x6 flat. This is going to go here, and then this is going to go here. There. Make sure it's on all the way. If it looks crooked, then one of them's not all the way. Okay, so we put a roof on our key room and our devil's snare. We started another room right here. Do not know what this room is going to be yet. We will find out. Oh, guess what room this is? This is the chess room. All right. It says that we need our dark gray 4x4. Then we need a white 1x1, and a black 1x1, and a white 1x1, and a black 1x1. And then we need a white 1x1 flat and a black 1x1 flat. And we're going to continue this pattern. This is definitely a mini version. Oh, see, I accidentally put the black beside the white. That's what this sharp edge is for. There we go. I'm going to continue the pattern. White, black flat, white flat, black flat, black 1x1, white 1x1, black 1x1, white 1x1. Okay. Okay, so that we have this. Now we have to put the pieces on the board. Obviously, this is not a full-size chessboard, so we're not going to be able to fit all the pieces on the board. But we're going to put on there what I'm assuming is representing the king and queen, and then a couple of pawns. So we need two of our black of these. These are, I don't know what these are, but they're like the buttons, but they have like a little top on them. So, see, it does not matter which side you're going to do, because of this being so small, once you flip it around, it's always going to look the same, just like a regular chessboard. And then two of our black buttons. And then we're going to flip it around, we're going to put two of our white ones that are like this in the middle. And then two of our white buttons. This is what you end up with. Okay? Now, this is going to go in here. It says to put the black to your left, which is to the key room, and the white facing the other direction. There we go. Now we're going to get our dark tan L and our dark tan 2x1. Our 2x1 is going to go first, and then our L is going to go next. Then it says to get a 1x2 and a 1x1. And they're going to go inside of these little holes that are left by the dark tan ones. Then it says to get our 1x3 bridge and a 1x1. We'll put our 1x1 in first. And then our 1x3 bridge goes here. And so now we have the key room here and the chess room here. Okay? It says the chessboard chamber was another obstacle protecting the sorcerer's stone, one that requires strategic skills, bravery, and sacrifice. Ron fully deserved the 50 points he got for orchestrating his epic game. That's darn right, Ron. You earned those 50 points. I'm going to take this and we're going to stick it aside while we work on the next section. Now, it tells us to get a 2x10, a 2x2 blue, and a 1x2 orange. Let's get 2 spaces. Then we need a flat 1x4, and we need 2 yellow buttons. We need 2 of these. We're going to stack the 2 flat 1x4s and put them going across here. We're going to stack our yellow buttons and put them at the end of the 2 1x4s. Then we need our next tan 2x6 tall, and it says that we are going to put this up against this. So don't try and put it under it, up against it, and push that down. So there should be 3 on the blackboard and 3 off the blackboard. Now we need our 1x3 red and 2 1x2 oranges. Our 1x3 red is going to go on here first, and then an orange. And then an orange is going to go up here on the top over the yellow buttons. And we need our red 1x3, a flat 1x2 tan, a gray 2x3 tall, and a magenta 1x6. Okay, so our magenta 1x6 is going to go on next, and it's going to go off of the board in the opposite direction. Next is going to be our gray 2x3, and then our red 1x3 tall, and then our 1x2 flat. And then last is going to be our 1x6. And it's going to go flat pencils. This is what we have right now. So if you look at it from the bottom, on this side you have magenta, red, tan, and gray. And over here you have just tan. If you turn it around, this is what you should have. This is what it looks like from this side. See the little hole right here? Make sure you don't fill that in. And the other side. Okay. Now we are going to get our castle back over here. And it says that we're going to take this side, the one with the gray, tan, red, and magenta, and we're going to attach it to the room, the chess room. And those yellow buttons should be in the little hole down here. Okay, and this is what you should get. Now we need 2 flat tan 2x2s into 1x2s, and they're going to go on here, on top of the magenta and the red, with the buttons facing the back. Okay, we need our 1x1 tan. We need our yellow, I call these claws, because usually like on like the dinosaurs and stuff, they're claws. Our 1x1 flat dark tan. And then our gray piece that looks like this. I don't know what this piece is called, but it has a hole on one side and it's curved the rest of the way around. It's got a 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. Okay. It says to take our 1x1 tall tan and put it into that side piece on the gray. So we have that. And then take the yellow claw and put it right here. And then put the flat 1x1 on the end. So that's what we have. Okay. And it says this is going to go down into this little hole right here. Let me tilt it. There's a little hole right here. See it right here with the yellow button down in there? And this is going to go inside of that hole. Like that. Now it says you get 2 of our 2x1 talls with the 2x2 on the side. So it's a 1x2 tall with a 2x2 on one side. And then we need 4 of these 1x2s, kind of like little bridges. And then 3 of our 1x2 flats. Okay. It says to put these on here, on the sides of these. And then they're going to go on top here. Like that. And then it says to get our flat ones, and they're going to go around this little thing sticking up. Does anybody have any idea what room we are building? This is what we got so far. Right here. Anybody have any idea what room this is? Then it says to get our 1x1 tall with this, and get our flame. I'm going to put a flame. Or not. Yeah, a flame. Into this. How the heck is it? Oh, there we go. Flame's going to go into this. And then 2x2 right here, and an L shape right there. Okay. And it says to put the 2x2 over the magenta that's showing. And we're going to have to put our L shape. And then we're going to put our 1x1 with the flame facing that way. I'm pretty sure I know what room we're on. But still asking y'all, what room do you think we are on? I want to need our 1x2 green, a 2x2 tall, and a 1x2 tall. And this is going to go here, this is going to go here, and this is going to go here. So now we have this room. Anybody know what room it is? Okay. If you don't, here you go. To understand the purpose of the Mirror of Ezran, you must read its inscription backwards. Erest stira eru ult ue kafu ult on ushi, and maybe add or delete a few spaces in the process. So, this is the Mirror of Ezran. Ezran. Why am I saying Ezran? Here's the mirror. Here's the flame. This is the Chamber of Secrets. I mean, we have our chest room, we have our key room, we have our devil snare. I mean, not our Chamber of Secrets, but our room where he finds the Sorcerer's Stone in his pocket. Harry Potter finds the Sorcerer's Stone in his pocket. Okay. We need one of these, and that's going to go on here as a roof. And they want us to do it. One piece. This one goes on here. Like that. Just like that. Okay. Now we need a 1x3. A 1x2 that turns into a 2x2. We need 2 of those. And a 1x2 that turns into a 1x3. And it's going to have us put 1x2 on the edge, a 1x2 that turns into a 2x3 on the edge. This is going to go right behind it, and then this is going to go here facing the other direction. Now we need our 4x8 flat, and this is going to go here. We're going to take our 4x10 and put it underneath this right here. And then we're going to take our flat 1x8 and put it here. So that's the edge. Next we need our 1x2 orange and our 1x4 brown. I'll put this here, and then the brown one on top of it. So we'll start with another room. And then this is going to go on top of this. Okay, so bag 1, we built the Chamber of Secrets and Devil Snare. Bag 2, we built the key room, the chest room, the chamber that has the mirror in it, and we started on this area. I'm not sure what that area is going to be yet, but I guess we'll find out in bag 3. Thank you for joining us. Again, the link to purchase this will be in the description down below. And again, let me know what house you're from. And if you're a Gryffindor, then maybe we should chat. Because us Gryffindors have to stick together. All of us Harry Potter fans have to stick together. Speaking of which, how many of you have opinions about the new Harry Potter show coming out on HBO? I'm still kind of mixed on if I'm even going to watch it. But we'll see.